Subject link, level 8, Unit 7, Coffee Cantata. Why did I play that song, you think? Well, it's because today we will talk about JS Back. Now, I believe that this concert is playing a song by JS Back, just by the looks of it. But today we will talk about one of his greatest musics of all time, Coffee Cantata. He lived during the late 17th century and until the early 18th century. We don't actually have real photos of him, but we do have are paintings of him. And this is Johann Sebastian Bach, or short, J.S. Bach. This is how we know about his world. J.S. Bach, whenever not being found writing church music, he can be found for writing coffee music. I'm kidding about the coffee music, but any music related to the public. He would write music for the public itself. And now for all these public music, it just seems that there's not much that we can think of here. Public music is really much one of the things that J.S. Bach really loved writing about. He loved writing, but one of his greatest hits for the coffee music was performed when he was a music director between 1729 to 1739 at Zimmermann's Coffee House. And he played and composed the song Coffee Cantata. Back then, cantata was really popular back then. Usually it was just written for soloists, but then multiple soloists or multiple chorists came here and then told to sing like villagers. Worst singing voice ever, if you ask me. Then he wrote the coffee cantata himself because, well, during Bach's lifetime, coffee has been introduced in his world. But he also made fun of coffee addictions in the coffee cantata. If you listen to the story or ever heard it yourself, then you already know what I mean. But for those who don't, I'll get a quick summary. The opera starts with a narrator speaking to the audience saying, "Be quiet! Stop chattering and pay attention to what's going on." And then what's happening is that a man and his daughter comes up onto the stage, and then the man tells his daughter to give up coffee. The daughter refuses. Then the man says that he will punish her if she doesn't. She doesn't care. And then he says, "You will not be allowed to marry unless you give up coffee." So she promised to give up coffee because she really did like marrying. But then she had a secret weapon. She secretly made her suitors to, if she marries one of them, if any of them gets married to her, one of them will have to allow her to drink coffee as much as she wants if she gets married to one of them. And they all agreed. And so everybody liked the play because it made fun of coffee addictions. And everybody also liked the play because of how devoted the woman is to coffee. A lot of people had a lot of coffee addictions, and I believe J.S. Bach had one himself, but I'm not really sure about that, but we know more about this. The cantata that J.S. Bach wrote was said to be considered as an opera because it had a choral in it. And chorals are very often found in operas back in Bach's time. And let's say that you were allowed to write a piece of music, and then you decided to write the music about the relationship with the place that you're going to be performing in. Like, you're going to write about a coffee music, and if you're performing in a coffee house, you're going to write about coffee music. Or if you're going to perform this in a theater, you write about theater. Or if you will, I think you get the point by now. And so, what would your song be? And let's say what place you would be. What place would you be, and how would you actually compose it? And what's your title of the music gonna be? Please write your answers in the comments below. Or if it's turned off, just go to do0jwall@naver.com, and I will see you in the next episode. Shan out. And peace. Voila!